going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we got a little bit of a change coming to the goats. Today's the day we're going to move our goats over to the small pasture. So if you guys caught the last video, that is the video where I was spreading the seed out in their big pasture, and I told you guys I was going to leave them over there for about a week or so. We actually got a rain a couple days ago. The goats have still been over there, so they've been doing their grazing and their browsing and all that, and as they're doing that, they're stepping down on the seeds that we just broadcasted the other day, and that's going to help get them down in the soil just a little bit, and hopefully with this rain we'll get a good germination. Hopefully the ground temperature is still warm enough. I don't know, but like I said, even if none of these seeds do sprout, it's not a big loss because turnip seeds and the wheat seeds are pretty cheap. So it's not a big deal, but if they do sprout, that's going to give them a lot of extra greens going into the wintertime. Like I said, I'll explain it one more time. We're going to go ahead and move the goats to the small pasture. Let them kind of eat it down because you can kind of see it's pretty brushy. Not brushy, it's just overgrown, and there might be a little bit of brush growing up because we haven't had any goats in there since early summertime. So we'll have to get a water hose. We'll have to fill their water up. We actually have the 2 ponds down here, but the main pig pen where we raised our feeder pigs, I'm going to keep that gate closed. That's where the newer pond is because in the last video you guys seen me, I spread some seeds in that little pen too, so I'm going to see if that will germinate. You don't want the goats to come in there right when the seeds start germinating because they'll see those little greens and they'll just start picking them up. And actually with these turnips, once the turnips get about 4 to 6 inches of greens on them, the goats will go through and eat the greens and move on, and those greens will just keep growing. So it actually works out really well. Let me get to the barn and then we'll kind of maneuver these goats around to the other pasture. I'll have to grab a bucket of feed. We'll get them fed in the barn, and then we'll get the gates closed. Alright, so guys, if you're new to the channel, this is our mobile feed bin. We can keep a ton of feed in here, literally 2,000 pounds of feed, and that's what we do in the wintertime. When we have nursing mamas or newborn kids on the ground, we always grain feed goats. And if not, we don't grain feed them and just let them eat grass and hay. But now that it's getting cold, we want to supplement them with hay and the feed. So we're going to start feeding them grain every day now. And we're going to trick them with this bucket to get them into this barn so we can close the gate. And then we'll get them moved over to this pasture. Now we have electricity in here for lights. Come on. Make sure we got them all in here. Daisy's in here. We want her to be in here too. Hey, come here, Daisy. We got a straggler. Get in there. Alright, Daisy. Back in there, girl. Come on. Alright, so the goats are off of this pasture. This is about 12 acres over here, and what we're going to do, we're going to keep the goats off of this for at least probably 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of let it rest a little bit, and if there's any parasites and stuff, hopefully they'll die off, freeze off, and all that. Well, you know, girl. Daisy loves her attention, so I'm going to have to move her feeder. I'm going to have to make sure they got water over here. So let's go open this up. Skeeter. Alright, I need to close this gate. This is the old corral system that we kind of got set up. I have to move panels around here and there. Stay there, girl. All right. Now we'll open this gate. Peter, what are you getting into, buddy? All right, Daisy, there's your all's new pen. I don't want to see nobody jumping fences. So now they have access to about 2 acres over here in this field. And as you can see, it's still got a lot of, I'm not gonna say lush grass, but it's pretty thick. And there's still a lot of stuff in here that they can eat. There's some limbs from trees that are low enough with leaves on them still. Then you got our free range chickens over there by the beehive. They follow the goats around all over the place. So Daisy's gonna start making her rounds. She's gonna start marking her stuff. Check everything out. I'm sure she's gonna run some rabbits out. We got a brush pile over here that I have not burned or anything. It's not a big brush pile and it's not really packed. So I'm not worried about any baby goats getting stuck in there. But yep, the goats don't even know they have access over here yet, because they're busy stuffing their face in the grain. I think Daisy likes it over here though. She always likes it over here because she don't have as much room, or she don't have as much ground to cover over here. It's a lot smaller pasture. She don't have to kind of do her patrols on that big pasture there. She can kind of just take a nap right here in the middle, and what'll happen is she'll take a nap right in the middle. She's got something found over there, I think. So what she'll do is she'll take a nap out here in the middle, and the goats will just do their thing. And she's always really close to them because this isn't a very big pasture. And if you guys remember when I dug the water line, so now I got water over here. Right there's the hydrant, and it comes from way up there. Got a hydrant here, and then the line goes all the way down. I got a hydrant over there at the hog pen. Well, all the rocks and stuff that I dug up for this line, I just made a pile right there. And I could have hauled it off, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna leave that because goats love climbing on stuff. We got some dirt piles and stuff over here. They absolutely love it, so that's why we leave them. And then if you got the little small newborn kids, they really love climbing on stuff. They play on it. So that's why we chose to just leave it. And I'm just gonna leave it for now and see what happens. Still got grass all over it right now, but I think they're gonna like it over here. They actually have 3 shelters over here, which they don't really need because they still have access to the barn. But you can kind of see they're all starting to come. That one's already found some brush. They're going to be busy eating all that stuff up for a little while. Let's watch them come out. Here, goats! Come on, goats! They're little tiny. So guys, like I was saying, change is good in this circumstance. What this will do, it will let that pasture rest. I know I'm kind of repeating myself over and over, but this is kind of what you would call pasture management. Tiny just kind of stomped her foot at Skeeter over there. But anyways, guys, this is something what a lot of people would consider like herd rotation or pasture rotation. And you know, you move your animals from pasture to pasture, letting your first one rest, move them to the second one, move them to a third one, and just keep going back and forth. And there you go. They're all eating already, so that's a good sign. What do you think, Tiny? You like it? Alright, I gotta get their water set up. What's been under there? It's like some mice or something. You guys like that weed, whatever it is, it got stickers all over it. don't know what that is. Skeeter, there's nothing in there, buddy. I'm gonna have to go get a small little water hose to hook up to this. Well, let's see who all's in here still. Hey, you guys still got food or what? You're missing out. You see how much of the hay bale's still left. You know, chicken. And there's a Ginger. She has sure grown. And there go one sock. Alright, let me go get their water hose to get them some water. Alright guys, so I kind of cheated. Whenever I use that black poly pipe over here, that round tubing, I actually left a short piece that I cut off over here just for this reason, and I forgot I did that. So it actually fits right over the hydrant here, and it's something you don't have to worry about coming out here and taking off and all that, because it's just a piece of scrap. So it can't, you know, if it freezes or anything, it ain't gonna split it. But I do have over here on this one, I still have their automatic water on there, but I got it unhooked right now. Since it has been freezing at night, I don't want any busted pipes or anything like that, so I forgot I had that. So that's just a little cheap little farm tip there. And looky here, what I tell you. Told you guys I would want to get on that. Anything they can climb on. So I know we have a lot of new subscribers, so I want to welcome you guys and thank you guys so much for joining us here on the farm. And if you guys have been watching some of our older videos, one of the best things that we did this year was put in this water line over here on this side of the pasture. Like I said, if you guys have been following us for a while, last year during the winter time and the colder months, I had to carry buckets of water down here to this pasture over here, and it was not fun. But now we have that water hydrant there. It's going to save us a lot of time, and it's going to really pay off. Look at this. You girls love the weeds, don't you? They're getting all the goodies out of there. Alright guys, so that was a success, and another bonus that they're going to get over here is there's plenty of oak trees over here. There's quite a few oak trees, and the oak trees drop the acorns, and that is one of their favorite treats. So imagine they're going to, as soon as they find those, they're going to be busy for a while. So one last thing we got to do is move Daisy's feeder over there. The water's just about filled up, so let me turn that off real quick. But for those of you that follow us, you know that Daisy has the elevated feeder that just clips onto the fence. There we go. Man, this beats carrying buckets of water any day. Awesome. Hey, that ain't yours. Get out of there. Oh, the turkeys. They'll steal her food. See if I can do this without the thieves stealing her food. I'll show you guys her feeder. And these has worked out really well for us. They just got these clips on here, they hang. Trying to do it one-handed. Yeah. I'll probably set it right over here. Come here, Daisy. Daisy, come here, girl. Daisy. I don't even know where she went. So you guys might see this lumber here. Stay tuned for that. We got another project coming up. Lord willing. Daisy, where are you at? I don't know where she went. She must be exploring still. Alright, let's go find her. She's down there in one of them pastures. There she is. Come on. Mojo, what are you doing, boy? Everybody said, I had several people say, where's Mojo? Do you still have him? I haven't seen him in any videos lately. Well, there he is. You ready to go eat, boy? Huh? You ready to go eat? Huh? We gotta feed your sister Daisy first. She's busy exploring. She's checking out the pasture, making sure there's no predators anywhere. Giving the all clear to the goats. Daisy. Daisy, come here. So it's gonna take her a while to get used to having her food over here. And then once it gets really cold or it's nasty, I'll just feed her inside the barn. Hey Daisy, come here. Daisy, come here. Come here, girl. Daisy, come here. Come on. Daisy, come here. Hey, she don't want the goats to go by themselves. I'll just have to come back and feed her in a little bit. You ready to go eat, Mojo? Huh? Get him, Skeet. Your brother wants to play with you. There he goes. Alright guys, so that's pretty much today's video. Like I said earlier, if you're new to the channel, thank you guys so much for subscribing and choosing to watch our videos. And for those of you that have been around a long time, thank you guys as well. We would not be here if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you all so much for the support. If you're new to the channel and you've kind of been watching some and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider that. If you like what you see, then let us know down in the comments what you want to see next. Like this video, and we'll see you next time. There's my buddy, the white chicken, the new one. So thank you guys so much again, and oh, Daisy found the rabbit. Look at there. Oh, Mojo and Skeeter's after it now. It went under the shed. I don't even think Skeeter's seen it. Daisy's seen it. So I was trying to wrap up this video. Look at Mojo's smelling it. Alright guys, so I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys so much. Leave a comment down below, like this video, and we'll see you next time.